Every day there's the temptation to spend money on things that we don't need. And there's a lot of great advice, even here on YouTube, for how we can save money, how we can budget our money so that our dollar goes further. And there's a lot of talk on how to avoid purchasing certain things that we don't need, and a lot of great useful information like that. What I want to talk about is how you can save money passively just by maximizing how you go about your daily schedule. For example, one way that I like to save money is by thinking about the different places that I need to go and think about whether they all are going to make sense as far as mapping out the route. For example, this last weekend I had to go to about 4 or 5 different places, and what I did is I mapped out where these places were around my city and the best way to go about going to all of them without backtracking and using unneeded gas, unneeded time, not unneeded time, but wasting my time by driving further. So I began on the south side location of where I needed to go. I realized there was one place in the south location and the rest were up north, so I went south first and then I went up north and made a loop to all the different locations that I had to go to that were north of where my house is. Now this is something that you might think, well, of course, it's obvious, that's simple. But when we're going about our daily routines and we're busy, it can be easy to not even think about this, and we can tend to be driven by emotional impulses to get something or to have something, and when in fact even a simple phone call to a store to see if they have what we're looking for. Consider also the traffic. If traffic is heavy, do you really want to be sitting in traffic on your way to get something that you could get while you were on your way somewhere else, even if you have to wait a day or two to get that particular thing if it's not urgent? The other thing is consider another mode of transportation to get there. Maybe you could ride your bike to get there if it's something that doesn't have to be driven because it's large or heavy. Consider taking the bus, or if it fits within your budget, taking an Uber or a taxi to get there, or possibly even go with a friend and make it a fun experience with someone else. And so there's some of the ways that I try to save money in ways that don't always seem that obvious, is by finding a route that is more efficient, or getting to the place in a different way that is going to save me time or money, making phone calls, or even checking online for hours. It's possible that certain stores might be busier at certain times of the day, and Google search actually has that data if it's provided by the location for when their busiest hours are, and you might want to avoid those busy hours. Now, if you're going to Costco, a place like that, it's always busy, it seems like. So, and their lines are pretty efficient. So that's a place I don't really worry myself with as far as how busy they are. And let me know in the comments of ways that you save money when it comes to your daily routine, and I want to learn from you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more tips like these, so that you can get up-to-date information on tips, hacks, and reviews, and be sure to hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.